welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I've done a makeup tutorial on here, so I thought what's better to show you guys a perfect summer look since summer is almost here. It's this very glowy look, very easy, very doable in under 20 minutes. If you guys want to learn how I get this look, then keep on watching. Just don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and let's hop into the video. Up out of my face, and I'm gonna moisturize my face with the CeraVe. It's like a light moisturizer with SPF. I also love the glow it gives. There's SPF in it. I'm gonna try and make it short because I genuinely hate when I watch a makeup tutorial and it's taking forever. So less talking, more makeup. Forget your neck. And I'm also going to use the Niacinamide Fab Eye Cream. I also like putting it on my nose and up my brow bone. Okay, so now we're going to start off with the face. So I'm just going to do pretty much my everyday makeup look, but a little bit different. I'll show you what I'm using. Start off with the Morphe concealer. I really like it because it's pretty, I think it's pretty light coverage. I just pop a little bit under my eyes, and then you could use a beauty blender or you could use a brush. I'm just gonna use my beauty blender. I love doing this look when I want to feel very glowy, like you just went on vacation. I just have a little pimple here, so I'm just gonna hide that very fast. And then just to brighten up a tiny bit, I'm gonna use the Age Rewind concealer in the shade 120. I love this concealer, but I never find my shade because it's just always sold out. So I'm just dabbing that right there, and I'm gonna blend it into the side of my nose to make it look slimmer. So this makeup look is really fast and easy. Like, you shouldn't be thinking too much about it when you're doing it. For cream contour, I have a couple options. Nail bronzer, but it's like really not that blendable. So I'm actually going to use the Age Rewind concealer again, but this time in the color Hazelnut. And just gonna dab that where I want to contour and bronze. So 2 dots under my cheekbone, my temples, and I'm also going to do my nose. And that's already a lot. So I'm going to take a brush and place it wherever I actually want to contour my nose. So here's the placement. And then with the excess, I'm going to blend it down my jawline with a stippling brush in a circular motion, and always going upward, not downward, because if you go down, you're going to have a beard. Blending the excess on my jawline. This look would be so nice during the summertime, especially during the summertime, like when your skin is getting, sounds disgusting, but when you're getting very hot and like sweaty, your makeup tends to like blend even more into your skin. For my nose, I'm just gonna use a fluffy brush to try to blend it in a better way, more precisely. And of course, always flick your contour into your brow. And I'm gonna go over it with my beauty blender and just blend it so it's seamless. Once you like the finished blended look, I'm gonna move on to blush. So I've been obsessing with Milk makeup right now, and the blush I'm using, it's called the Glimmer Glow, and it's an oil for your lips or your cheeks, but it has the most beautiful sheen to it. It reminds me of the Charlotte Tilbury blush that was viral a couple of months ago. So I don't know if you could see that. It is so shimmery and so nice. It really gives you that sun-kissed look. And then to blend it out, I'm gonna use another stippling brush and stipple away. And I'm focusing on blending it again more upward than right here on my cheekbone to give that lifted look. And I just think we need a little bit more blush, so I'm going to use the Rare Beauty in the color Faith and dot a tiny bit. So until now, we've been using only cream products, which will give your skin the most dewy look, which I am all about. And I'm just gonna powder very lightly the areas that I want matte, so like under my eye, but really leaving the whole face very extra dewy. Going back with the milk, I'm gonna add another layer. Seems like a lot, but I'm telling you guys, trust the process. You guys see that? So nice, it's so dewy. And then with the remaining that's on my brush, I like going over my temples and a little bit on my nose as well for the sun-kissed look. It's all blended out. You could always go back with your beauty blender to blend everything out, but if you like it the way it is, we're gonna move on to highlight. So for highlight, again, it's gonna be a cream product today. So my favorite of all time, which got discontinued, is from Sephora, the Sephora collection, and it's the glow stick. It has the most perfect sheen to it. Do you guys see that? It's like a little bit gold, but anyways, I'm almost out of it. I'm really sad because I haven't found a shade similar to that. But I also love the Sephora collection liquid dots like that. See a little swatch. Super nice, but you guys can see the difference. And then Merit Beauty also have Sticks highlighter, which is really nice as well. So for highlight today, I'm gonna use my favorite, the stick. I'm pretty sure you could find something similar to it. So I love using my fingers for it. And then where the sun and the light usually hits, I go over it. And it just makes it even more intense. Really, I love this look. For example, if you're a bridesmaid or a wedding guest, or you have any kind of event during summer, because like I said, during summer, you don't want your makeup to melt off your face if you put too much. So this will really sink into your skin in a beautiful way. Also put some on the bridge of my nose, and then the top of my lip, and then a little bit right here on top of my eyebrows. It is so nice. I'm obsessed. You could also add freckles. I'm not gonna do it today, but I could definitely do a video if you want to show you guys how I do my freckles. To set the places I want, I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury powder in the color 2 with a fluffy brush, a little brush like that will fit perfectly under my eye. And this is also blurring, so it's gonna really blur my under eye area. I don't know if you can see that. I wish there was a shade between number 1 and number 2. I always mix them, but for this specific dewy look, like a bronze look, you don't want to have a under eye that's too bright because it's going to give too much of a contrast on your face, and then it'll reduce from that bronzy effect that we're going for today. To add a little bit more tan on my face, I'm going to use the Give Me Sun from MAC, but literally the smallest bit. So where I place the cream contour, I'm going over it just to give that really sun-kissed look. I'm also going to do the same with a fluffy brush on my nose, but this time I'm going to use a cool tone bronzer. So I'm using the Marc Jacob bronzer, which looks like this, and it's in the color Tantastic. For this specific look, I like really fluffy brows, so I'm going to use the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. So just brushing them up, and if you need a little bit more help, go in the opposite way so that every eyebrow hair gets coated, and then brush them up. I like going in with a spoolie and just brushing my brows. It gives a really, I don't know, it just adds to the fluffy look. Now for the fun part, so we're moving on to the eyes. The first thing I'm going to do is put a little bit of bronzer on my crease. Bronzer, so I'm using the Give Me Sun and a fluffy brush. It could be any bronzer. I'm just going to go over my crease with it and flicking it out to create that extended cat eye look. Now moving on to the liner. So I'm using today the L'Oreal Paris Liner Signature, and it's in the color Brown Denim. This liner was sent to me and it's literally one of the best liner I've used. Like, how creamy is this? And it's so pigmented, it's so easy to blend. Grab yourself a mirror and then grab yourself a angle brush, and you're going to use the angleness of the brush to really help you go in there. The best way I found to really perfect the cat eye look is looking straight into your mirror, and then if you close a little bit your eye, it's already going to give you that almondy cat eye effect. So then you just have to follow the natural way that your lashes are going. So if you see, mine are going like at the end, my lashes are flicking up, and that literally is the perfect placement for the liner. What I like to do is not go directly with the liner, but I like going with my brush, getting some on there so it's not too much. So closing your eyes a tiny bit, and then with the angle of the brush, you're gonna follow the natural placement of your lashes. Just like that. I just drew a little line, and now I'm gonna connect it to my lash line. And then if you want to extend your wing but you're scared of doing it, you could literally just use your nail and pull the wing out. Now for the tricky part, because honestly doing the wing is pretty easy, but then for the inner corner it's very hard to know how to place it. The placement really changes your look and your eyes. Sometimes if you don't place it in the correct way, you could look as if you are cross-eyed. Pulling my brush as I did the first time, doing again the little trick where you're gonna close your eyes. You're also gonna follow that same line just like this, and using an angle brush will literally make the job for you. You see how I position it this way? It goes and it fits perfectly in there. So you just have to extend your upper lash line. I'm gonna brush my extensions that are left because I desperately need a refill. For lips, I love having really big juicy lips, so I like to use a pencil. I'm using NYX in the color Sandstorm. I'm gonna use that after I apply some tinted chapstick. One of my favorite is the Britney's lip balm in the color Rose. It looks like this, the color. So I'm just gonna apply that. With the pencil, I like overlining them a little bit. And the last step is setting your face. So what I like to do is put my fixed blush, like spring it on my beauty blender, get one side wet, and then just go over my highlighted areas of my face.
And we're all done. It was super easy, and here's a little close-up of the makeup.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys very soon.